It's like they know.
Oh, yeah, there's color.
Hey, yeah, I was gonna say, where you been? Yeah.
Not usually here so early.
You sit down.
Elizabeth and Trent at 10 o'clock next Monday. It's confirmed. That's it.
Yeah, where? Cleanwater.
Yeah, where's that at? Can we meet here?
Why don't we meet here?
That's what I said, isn't it?
That can be tricky to get to.
Is there anybody else that hasn't toured the sewer plant or the iron removal plant that would like to be included in that tour at 10 o'clock on
I've already been there. I'll pass.
Monday? Sewer plant and the iron removal plant.
Look at.
Doing a tour on Monday.
Oh.
For council. If you want to join. 10 o'clock. Here at 10 o'clock.
I'll go look at it.
You said next Monday, the next year, correct?
Did I hit your schedule right on a 50-50 chance?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have much to talk about this one. You have about a minute and a half.
That's it.
Plus, that's,
I don't have the second, so.
Let me know when it's, will you?
Damien, are you watching that? Is that what you're looking at?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't have to sign in this.
No.
No, you're here.
Once your name's on the table, you're good.
You'll roll call
Oh.
And there's not candy at every meeting, sorry. And it will cover. All these people are like, I'm rolling.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Six
Candy
o'clock,
at
right?
least.
Six.
Okay, 6 o'clock, and I'll call this Kalkaska Village Council meeting, regular meeting, December 12th to order. And if we can get a roll call.
Certainly. Larson?
Here.
Bishop?
Here.
Dunham?
Here.
Miller?
Here.
Moses?
Here.
Needham?
Here.
Yams?
Perfect. Stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, under approval of a regular agenda, we have to make a motion here to change and add K for schedule public hearing for a FOIA appeal for Marcus Wilson.
I'll make that motion.
Make a motion to support.
I'll support.
Support. Roll call vote. Commissioner
No,
vote?
just a voice vote, yeah. just a
Okay,
voice
all in
vote.
favor, say aye.
Yes.
Anybody opposed? Consent agenda. Board members can request certain items to be removed from the consent agenda for discussion. A motion is then in order to adopt all items not removed. After the motion is passed, discussion will occur on these items previously selected for removal.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Everybody?
Carries?
Yeah. Anybody opposed? Okay, motion passed. A brief public comments. Anybody got public comment? No? Okay, presentations, none. Move go to bills and, from the finance committee.
We met today at 5 o'clock and we reviewed current invoices, payroll reconciliations, monthly payroll, and journal entries. And we make a motion to the council to pay the bills in the amount of $229,661.64.
One 20 then. Oh, that's up. Okay,
I'm sorry, who was the second? Thank you. And I will take a roll call vote for the approval of the bills, if there's nothing further.
okay.
Bishop,
Yes.
Dunham,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Moses,
Yes.
Needham,
Yes.
Gans,
Yes.
Larson.
Yes,
Motion carries.
And that's all we did.
that's it?
Yep, that's it.
Well, good. Okay, so here, finance. Reports from other committees, Housing Development and Blight Renewal Committee.
What we're doing right now is working with, trying to get our grant to go through, which is due on the 31st of January. Also, we've been working with other townships to come aboard. And if there's anything else like this,
Turn it up a little.
May I?
yes,
So the state has allocated $200,000 for every county. It's guaranteed money for every county. But we have invited the townships in, because if we're gonna use that, we think everybody should take advantage of it. Well, a lot of them don't have those resources and ability, they don't even know about it, so we invited them in. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get it together or not, but we're trying to help everybody. And if you don't apply for round one, you're not eligible for round two. So right now, we're looking at if we apply for round one, does that make the townships eligible for round two? Is the county a whole? And we're looking into that right now. But that money allows us to, some of these, we have 3 right now, older, very not livable houses that just need to be removed. This would allow us to remove those without having to take money out of the general fund.
We also met with a representative from Habitat for Humanity who is interested in getting a brownfield plan for one of the properties that they are going to build on. So the next steps there is for them to, is for a letter, because they want to go through the land bank that the village would approve to move that property there.
And that's the Court Street property that we already tore the house down on. There's, was it 5 or 6 units they're talking about there? Do you remember? I don't remember exactly. It's one of those. It's either 5 or 6 units they're looking at on that property.
Where's that?
Court Street.
Oh, okay.
Where we tore that house down.
Not much anything goes over on that Court Street.
No, it'd be nice to have some. And
Yeah.
we all know
I
we need
didn't write
houses.
it down.
It's one of those, so
yeah, it's
basically
5 or 6.
6-ish.
Those separate units?
It sounds like probably duplex, quadplex type units, because it is multifamily residential there already.
Oh, that'd be good there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? No?
Nope.
Okay. Parks and Rec?
All right, I got 2 on the agenda. We met on December 6th and we reviewed redevelopment plans for Chalker Park and discussed the mission of grant application. And we have no recommendations from that meeting. We met today at 5:45 and discussed the Kalkaska recreation plan for the master plan. Everybody's got their packet.
Okay.
And we are recommending to the council that we release it to the public for them to see.
And Angie, I'll give this a shot, but correct me if I'm wrong. So this DNR has very specific requirements that aren't the same as other grants. It's a longer period of time. We have to have a 30-day review period between, assuming we approve it to be released today. 30 days from now is the next time we can have a meeting about it. Our next scheduled meeting is 27 days from today. So we're gonna be looking here on the agenda later to set up a special meeting, probably that first or second week in January, for the approval process so that we can apply for that grant. Is that a good summary?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
I will support the motion, the recommendation.
Okay, we got a motion, a second.
And then if we do have, when it goes up, what is the process for people to, when the public is able to review it, to like provide input? Would it be at that meeting, or is there a way to do that?
Yes, there's a public hearing.
There has to be a
So
public
it'd be,
hearing.
it would be during that meeting.
Yes.
So I will hold my questions.
Okay, we got a motion on
Should
that.
have some that need to be addressed maybe in the meantime. And
Well, I don't know how important they are to other people.
Are they
They would be changes.
substantial? I mean, it's not just wording changes, it's,
I mean, it would be like maybe adding a couple
Oh,
action
okay.
items. and
I think
stuff.
that's all stuff we can do then.
Yeah.
If it was anything big, I'd wanna fix it now so it's proper for everybody.
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
We got a motion on that, then?
Yeah.
Would this be, how
Motion and a
would this
support.
be released as far as the notice for the?
Okay, we got a motion to support. Any other discussion on it?
They have.
Yeah, he's talking.
Question.
Go ahead.
How much notice would the public receive? Like,
Look at 30 days. From
so
today
would-
till
So today would probably be the
minimum.
next couple days.
a minimum of 30 days. And then,
It will get published in the paper, it will be released for public review, it will go on the website tomorrow, it will go on social media. And this is all the second grader that's providing the guidance on this.
yes,
And public hearing notice will go in the newspaper as well.
What paper is it gonna be in?
We generally publish in the Kalkaska paper for public hearing notices.
The interim review thing?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
I think that might have.
Right. You gotta take,
No, a voice, because yeah, it's just that you're, yeah.
I'll make sure.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Oh, what else is there? Police report.
you guys all got the update, it's pretty consistent with what the other months are as far as what the officers are doing. This Friday is our shop with a cop. We'll be taking 5 kids to Meyer to do their Christmas shopping, 5 deserving kids as recommended by the school to do their shopping on Friday.
Deal.
Can I go in the manager report?
Everybody's kind of doing that right now. Yeah, manager's report.
Those of you that weren't here when I was talking about earlier, the glass jar on the table there is representative of what the inside of the filter media tank looks like. That's all the water that goes into the water system in the village goes through that, which filters out all those impurities and iron. And then all that is washed out once a week into a holding pond out there. So that's just a view of what you're gonna see Monday.
That's just in the jar, but does it feed like from the bottom up, if you wanna call it that?
I don't think so. I think it goes from the top down.
Tap down?
That's it.
Anything else? Okay. Oh, find my notes here. So- First of all, I'd like to say thank you for everybody that voted for me. As I stated, I will try to do my best. Congratulations to the 2 new council people on showing an interest in the village. The parade, I don't know if everybody went down to the Christmas parade, it was a pretty good parade. Had quite a few people down there, the weather, stood out pretty good. But the disaster with the tree lighting was something else. 1 string of lights on that tree. That was it. It was awful. Had a lot of people complain about it. Mentioned that to Aaron. And,
Did you
I
see there?
suggested for next year.
Did you see there's new lights on it now?
Huh?
Did you see there are new lights on it now? Those have been replaced.
These things happen.
Okay. I suggest that maybe next year we get somebody donate like a 20-foot tree, string lights on it. It'd be a nice tree out there. We have to get the console manager and myself, we all gotta work together. We gotta have transparency here, which we haven't had in quite a long time. If you're voting, and I know in the past, we have a lot of problems with the voting, I would call it, but, vote the way you wanna vote. I don't care if you vote no, I don't care if you vote yes. You know, don't vote yes because this guy voted yes or she voted yes. Vote what you think is good for the village, and let's go make a strong council here. Got a lot of trouble before for voicing my opinion, but everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's opinion is accepted. There shouldn't be any arguments or yelling back and forth like we've had in the past. I don't want them kind of meetings. Want a nice meeting, I've been to 3 or 4 meetings, and they're all very pleasant. Somebody wants to speak, they raise their hand, nobody just jumped in, everybody, it was just great meetings, and that's what I want here. We have to work together, and if we're not going to work together, we're not going to get anywhere. We had some things come up. I got a couple letters, and many phone calls about this Santa Claus display we had up here for years on top of the museum. It was taken down because the roof needed repairs and all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, it was given away, which wasn't right.
It was not.
We have ordinances on that.
It wasn't given away. We
Huh?
still own it.
Huh?
We still own it. It wasn't given away. I don't know where you got that information. It's in his yard and his business. We own it. He fixed it for us and saved us a lot of money.
Well, you fixed nothing yet, huh?
It was not given away, just to be clear. I don't know where you got that information.
Well, you said you got a phone call, you want it, take it.
That's not exactly how that went. We own it.
Okay? So
We
he's
just
gonna
can't-
he's gonna display it.
We just can't put it on our roof because it violates the warranty on the roof. So it's not on the roof.
Okay.
But we've actually talked about doing it because he's built a nice platform for it now so it can actually stand free, because it couldn't do that before. And we're thinking about just doing a rotating. If different businesses want it, then next year it goes to a different business.
Okay.
But we still own it.
Okay, okay, that's good, that's fine. With that, I guess we just have to work together as a council. All the committees, I hope everybody's satisfied with their committee appointments. And we'll go with that. Hopefully the committees can work together and bring stuff to the council so that we can vote on it and move ahead. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Except just, let's just get along. So we're here for just nice council meetings. We can discuss things and get things resolved. So with that, we'll move on. Any unfinished business? None? Okay, under new business. Review and approve release of village recreational plan and schedule a special meeting.
I'll make the motion.
Okay,
I'll support.
all in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Did
sorry.
we- Just in case the DNR has a requirement of this that I'm not aware of, I would like to take a roll call. vote.
Do we need to put a time here for the special meeting?
Yes.
Yes.
So you see on there, Angie put January 16th. Is there any problems with anybody for that day? I figured this gave us enough notice that we could actually see if there's issues and maybe change it. I know special meetings aren't really easy to schedule anyway, so we're all here.
Holiday.
16th?
Yeah, it's done.
That's Martin Luther King.
It's done.
Oh, will the village offices be open if
Yes,
it's unlocated?
yes, we're not closed on that date.
Any other discussion on it?
I would be available that day before, like if we met at 5, not if we met late.
Yeah, I could do it around 5 too.
I'm available all day.
And we already did the review and approve release part, right? We just need to schedule the meeting.
No, that's, we wanna do it all as one, is what
Yeah,
was,
that's where we're,
then it's all in there together.
Sure.
So I don't see anybody saying the 16th
Yeah.
doesn't
Oh.
work.
16th work with everybody?
Yes.
Okay, then the 16th at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's how we'll do the
5 o'clock.
motion, yeah.
And that was seconded by trustee Bishop.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like,
Probably.
I'm like, which one?
At least they're done, but other.
Maybe it was money, yeah.
Alright. Nothing further, I will take a roll call vote. Dunham,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Moses,
Yes.
Needham,
Yes.
Yams,
Yes.
Bishop,
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, consider adoption of ordinance 2022-022 authorizing sale of property.
I'll make the motion. I have a question. I didn't have time to get to the deeds office. I was curious, what is the location of the property?
So on the backside of the water tower property, it's 1.26. 1.26 acres that we're selling to the county that allows them to then get their property back within the DNR grant status, because right now they can't even apply for DNR grants. So it's to help them get back to that point.
So a motion in a second.
Yeah.
Second, Bishop.
Okay, we got a motion and support. Need a roll call?
Yes, for Miller,
Yes.
Moses,
Yes.
Needham,
Yes.
Yams,
Yes.
Bishop,
Yes.
Dunham,
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Carries.
Okay, C, consider recommendation from DDA to reappoint Kim Johnson to the board, expired term.
I'll make that motion.
Support.
Support. Discussion on it? You can take a roll on that one.
That can be a voice vote.
Pardon me?
That can be a voice vote.
I can just do it. Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Consider appointment of Village of Kalkaska engineer of record.
I'll make the motion.
I'll support it.
I think I missed those ones.
Is there a second on it?
Were those in the packet?
No, I don't, yeah.
Is
No,
it
it's
the same
it's the
engineer?
same.
It's the same,
Yes.
yeah, it's all the same.
So engineer of record would be Gosling's.
That needs to be in the motion.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Okay.
stated in the motion.
I'm sorry.
I will make the motion that it's our engineer of record, B. Gosling.
Okay. And the second again, I'm sorry.
Second here.
Thank you. Thank you. That can be a voice vote as well.
Okay, all in favor of the motion, say yes.
Yes.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Consider appointment of Village of Kalkaska architect of record.
And that's C2AE. And that is specifically for grants. We have to have an architect of record to even apply.
I would
And
move,
C2AE is who did Railroad Square.
I'd like to, we work with them on the library too.
I'll support.
Any discussion on it? All in favor, say yes.
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 Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Consider appointment of Village of Kalkaska attorney of record for labor-related issues.
So this is labor specific. Currently, when we go to Brian Graham, he has a second attorney. He farms out labor issues too. We haven't really been, we need a different attorney for labor. I guess I'll say it that way. And Jay Zelenak is someone that we have consulted with in the past that is a labor attorney specifically. And like we had talked about in the past, this is more much more efficient for us than hiring someone to do human resources. We just run it through the labor attorney.
And what firm is he with?
I think it's his,
It is.
it's his name, right? Jay Zelenak Law.
From the peanut gallery, he's phenomenal. Wonderful.
And you've worked with them before,
Yes, I have.
I'd make a motion to be appointed attorney of record.
I'll support.
But just to be clear, for labor
Or
specifically,
labor,
that
yeah.
Jay Zelenak
Labor
is.
related.
Brian will still be the rest.
Got a motion, we got support?
Yeah, right here.
Thank you.
So good. All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Anybody opposed? Okay, consider approval of 2023 projected meeting dates for the village. Everybody has that, copy of it.
Make a motion to approve the village council meeting date second Monday of the month.
I'll support.
Support?
I have a question on that. On the paper that's buried in here, it says that, planning meets at Commission on Aging, but I believe I read in their minutes that they may be meeting here.
Didn't we?
Yes, it's on the actual schedule that you received. They'll be meeting here with the exception of the January 5th meeting, which will be held at Commission on Aging.
Oh, just that
Yeah.
meeting, I
Just
see.
that.
Okay, I thought that was wrong. Gotcha. Okay, that answers my question, thank you, Diana.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Consider appointment of village president pro tem. Now, there's been questions about that, and it's been all done wrong for years. According to the village law, the pro tem is a nominated position, I guess you could call that. It's not appointed by me. So if anybody has, anybody they want to appoint?
You two probably weren't included in those emails. The way it's always been done for some reason is the president appoints somebody as the pro tem. However, village ordinance and the General Law Village Act says that it's nominated and voted on by the council. So I don't know how that, I mean, I know it's been that way for a long time. I don't know how it ever got changed, but that's not how it's worked.
Things just get changed, that's all.
Mickey, so you have been pro tem for 2 years.
Yeah.
Would you like to continue to be pro tem?
I'll do it if that's what everyone would like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
like.
have no issue doing it for another 2 years.
Well,
Right, it's
It's
an
up to you,
annual,
you
I
know.
think it's
If
something
you
you have
wanna
to vote on
nominate me,
annually.
yeah.
Yeah.
was it annual or
Every
was it
year.
every other year?
No,
Based on
It's
what's-
annual,
Is it?
yeah, it's every year you choose somebody, or nominate somebody.
Is
It's up to
anyone else
everybody here.
interested in being pro tem?
Don't fight over it.
Yeah, don't fight over it. Well, then I
You
will,
just fill in, if Bob can't make it, then you have to run a meeting, that's it. You fill in if he's not here.
Yes, you're nominating,
I am
Michelle.
nominating Michelle Miller to
making a
be
motion,
pro tem for
nominator,
the,
make
I
a
am
motion
making
on
the
it. Anybody
motion.
support that?
I need a second.
Support? You gotta take a vote or no?
That should be, voice vote should be
Just do it?
sufficient.
Okay. The motion is to nominate, Michelle Miller for, village pro tem. All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Anybody opposed?
I'll text you.
Michelle.
Let's just get a little bit more use
Okay.
out of your sign.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I see
then-
what you did there.
And then,
So
we
you
have
can
to
have to do one.
do it each year, right? Is
Yeah.
like what I think
Yeah.
in that
Every
email,
year.
so,
So every December meeting.
yeah, so you have a chance to
Nominate.
nominate someone else.
Okay, appointment of council standing committee chair and members by village president.
We don't vote on this, right?
Correct.
We don't
Correct.
make
No,
motions.
you just
appointments.
appoint.
Okay. Well, I would like to, request that I be taken off of 2. Because I
I
have,
would like to request you put on one.
and Diana would like to request me to put on 1.
Are they the same?
I don't know. Where'd my paper go? What one do you wanna be on? Personnel. And, I would give up legal and public works or housing. I don't know if other people are interested.
If I can have a second of input, I did ask Bob to keep housing and Parks and Rec the same because there's so much going on. And I just think,
Then legal and public works.
But I'm on housing and I wasn't on there before. So that's
Because
not-
Well-
it was Damien.
Damien had to leave.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I am fishing for if anyone would like to be on more committees, namely legal and, public works, and then we can petition the president to make those changes.
I will also tell you, legal is probably going to need, that's one thing we have talked about, that we probably need it, but will we use it? Rare. Like, we haven't used it in the last year or so.
Yeah, we'll just
We
keep it
just have it.
in case we need it. You wanna get off?
I would like to get off of, public works and legal, and Diana would like to be on personnel.
And you can take me off something else if you want to. Take me off of housing if you want to, but I'd like to be back on personnel.
Okay, let's take hers first. Would anybody wanna be on public works?
Who are the other 2 that are on it?
Huh?
Oh, you probably
Public
don't know.
Works is
Moses and
Moses
Jens.
and Yan.
Bob, you could. Do you wanna be public works?
I'll do public works.
Okay, that's 1. Legal,
Legal is Larson, Dunham, and Needham.
I'll volunteer. Because it doesn't meet all the time.
That one, just cause you're on it doesn't mean you're gonna be on it every day.
Yeah.
That's just something
Yeah,
that's
you can stay
there.
on it and it's barely ever,
well, share the committee love, right?
yeah, I know.
I'm volunteer in case you can't do it here, so there you go.
All right,
We got a few.
that sounds good.
So you're gonna go over to public, or to legal.
No, she needs somebody to replace her or something like that. I could do that, volunteer to help.
Oh, like if you
Yeah,
need to
like
be
if you
called in.
couldn't be there.
Okay.
Oh, so no one wants to be on legal, is what I'm hearing.
All right, I'll go ahead and do it.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
I'll do it.
I can do it. Okay. And then on personnel is, myself, Larson, and Yance. I would also like to be on personnel, stay on personnel.
So you good with all that?
Diana would like to be on personnel.
But if
If
nobody
that's
wants to go
possible.
off, that's fine.
I don't know if you were excited.
Because I've done it for so many years, I
Yeah, I
know
was
the
gonna say,
contracting
if I was gonna get my
out.
input, Diana's been doing it for a long time and she's been doing a really good job at it. I know I was on the personnel committee and she's got a lot of information and knowledge to bring to that committee there. So I think she would be an awesome
Who's that?
person, Diana.
Okay. That's it, you're talking on legal,
No,
No,
Personnel.
Personnel,
on personal, okay.
yes.
And who's coming off?
Well,
You?
nobody has to.
Are you gonna be on anything?
Yeah, yeah. No, I
but
would,
she
I
doesn't
would
want to
like,
come off.
I would like to stay on personnel, but right now it would be Trent or yourself to come off of it.
That's all right.
Trent says he
Is
doesn't
that-
care.
Is that fine?
me, I mean.
Is that fine with you?
Do you wanna be on legal?
Sure, I'll switch to legal.
Okay, Bobby, you're out.
We're out.
All right.
Go.
Yeah, it's working out.
Yeah,
So we're a 3-person.
3-person committees, yeah,
Yes.
so it's
You
not
can't have
majority.
more than three.
And can I clarify who the appointed chair of personnel is going to be?
I would like to, if that's what Bob,
So the chair will remain as is, but Diane will just be a member, is that what I'm understanding?
so,
Everybody happy with all that now?
so Yans replaced Dunham on legal. Needham replaced Yans on personnel. And Larson replaced Dunham on public works.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay,
Any other discussion on it? I'll make a motion on it?
I don't think we have to, I think we just took
Your
your job
appointments.
and did it over.
It doesn't need any motion because it's your,
Or
Yeah.
just,
Yeah,
okay,
you declare it so.
decide.
I'll declare that good. Okay, approval of amended village council bylaws, rules and procedures.
And I'll let Angie add if she needs to, but basically what you're seeing on there in red is what needs to be corrected. And it's just not the way we do things, so we figured that the bylaws should reflect what we do. It's not really a substantial change, it's just making it accurate.
I will make the motion to accept the changes and the bylaws with the addition of, to 5, authorization for contracting village attorney to list the village president.
Any support on it?
Okay, will you approve it?
All this plus adding village president here.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah.
I'll support.
I will take a roll call vote on this.
Okay.
Any questions, not from me?
No further discussion? All right, Moses,
Yes.
Needham,
Yes.
Gans,
Yes.
Bishop,
Yes.
Dunham,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, we need to schedule a public hearing, FOIA appeal from Marcus Wilson.
It has to be before the 27th?
No later than December 27th,
Wow.
which is a Tuesday.
And they need 18 hours?
Well, yeah, to notice it,
Yes,
yes.
to post it.
What's good?
I am available in the evenings all this week and next week, except for Monday at 6:30.
What day you got? Anything but Wednesday.
Anything but Wednesday? What about Thursday, the 15th at
Thursday.
5 o'clock? No,
Doctor
Thursdays,
appointments Thursday, everything.
I can on Friday, I'll be.
not Fridays.
Is tomorrow out of the question?
Okay,
I also have to publish in the newspaper.
so
Yeah.
what can you,
Oh,
So
what
it has
can
to
you
be
do
in the
then?
newspaper,
Yes.
I can do anything but the 16th.
but it could go in the record
Anything but
eagle,
the
right?
16th. What about you,
Not
Diana?
wait for
It can
the-
be the next week too, can't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
next
Yes.
week, yeah.
Just no
Yes,
later
yeah,
than the
good.
27th of December.
Okay.
Well, we got done before 27th.
What about the 19th, Monday?
I can do the 19th.
I guess so. 19th.
Monday,
I mean, bring them.
What time is
Old
the meeting?
book.
probably evening,
Yeah.
usually,
Usually
Yeah,
around
probably
five.
evening,
5 is our
5-ish.
go-to time unless,
5 o'clock maybe.
unless,
It's not gonna take long.
5 typically works best because Angie ends up staying around. When we had 6 o'clock meeting, she ends up sitting here for an hour and a half just waiting for a meeting. But If we have to, we have to.
The 19th at 5. Sounds good.
Okay.
What's good? Monday?
Seems like I got something on the 19th, but that's all right. I'll
We
make
have
it
sewer
work.
plant tour.
Yeah, the sewer plant tour.
That's in the morning though. Not done yet.
Monday the 19th?
Yeah, or is Tuesday better?
I could do Tuesday.
I can do Tuesday.
I can do Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday?
The
No, it's
20th.
Tuesday.
What about Tuesday? Tuesday good for everybody?
The 20th.
Usually have games Tuesday and Friday.
No.
In the
Well,
evening?
yeah.
Hmm,
I have to.
Yeah, Tuesday's fine.
so like 5 would be right in the middle of that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dead center.
Prime time.
Yeah, games are usually Tuesdays and Fridays.
Should,
Basketball.
do we have to vote to schedule a
Yeah.
special meeting or
We
can we
do.
do?
Yeah.
So what day and date?
Go ahead with the
What
meeting.
about-
Good.
19th at 5,
19th,
19th at
Yeah.
5.
5 o'clock?
Minimal publication is the problem.
You have a motion on that?
Can we make it work? Hold on a minute. Before you
Wait,
vote.
we're doing math.
Is that a problem, Angie? She's trying to figure out publication times and what we have to do to publicly notice it.
We should have plenty of time for
Well,
publication.
So by the time we
we
get in-
were advised by the attorney to publish it as soon as possible. I mean, it's with the being so tight as it is, it's going to, it's not gonna make the 15 days, but per the village attorney, it needs to be published as soon as it's scheduled, so.
So we're still following his
Correct.
advice? Okay.
We got enough time, right?
I'll make the motion to schedule the public hearing for the FOIA appeal on January 19th at 5. December
December
19th.
19th.
December 19th.
December. December.
I'll second.
Yeah.
What year?
Thank you.
You need a voice vote? or-
But yeah, voice is sufficient.
Okay, we got a motion and a support. Any discussion on it? Okay, all in favor of that, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay,
And they all have the current information, correct, Angie?
They do.
So the information you have in your packet is all the information for that meeting.
Right.
okay, brief public comments. We got any public comments? Last chance. Go ahead.
I want to thank the village board for working with Kalkaska County
Okay.
on the sale of the property. Hopefully you'll see some improvement in our ability to garner some DNR grant money to fix some repairs of that area over there. So thank you very much.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.
So you want to have the clerk contact the clerk and we can schedule getting those between the president and the clerk, they're the two to sign it, so.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Sounds good. Anybody else? If not,
My public,
Kenny,
Yes, yeah.
I would just like to say thank you to the voters of Kalkaska for electing me to this position. I will do my best to represent the voters and the public of the community and their wishes.
Welcome.
Welcome.
anybody else? If not, motion to, oh, we don't need a motion to adjourn. We're adjourned. All
Media.